My sister announced she was taking over Thanksgiving because my house was too small, so I let her do it. She spent dinner locked in her bathroom crying. 3 weeks before Thanksgiving, my phone rang and Sandy launched right in. I've been thinking about your pathetic little Thanksgiving setup, and honestly, it's embarrassing for the whole family. You cram everyone into that dump like we're refugees. I'm taking over this year because my house is actually nice and I know how to cook. I told her nobody had ever complained and she laughed. Because they feel sorry for you. Anyway, I'm taking over this year because my house is bigger and I actually know how to cook. She'd never successfully cooked a meal for more than 4 people, but she'd watched exactly 3 episodes of some cooking show and decided she was a professional chef. I could have argued, but I figured a break from hosting would be nice, so I just said okay. She paused like she'd been expecting a fight. Wait, really? Well, good, because I already told everyone I was doing it. This is going to be the first Thanksgiving worth attending. The next day, my mom called to tell me Sandy had refused her offer to help and told her, I'm not serving that bland peasant food you call cooking. My menu is going to be Instagram worthy. When my aunt offered to bring her famous green bean casserole, Sandy replied in the group chat, absolutely not. I'm creating a curated experience and I refuse to let some random dish ruin my aesthetic. She posted photos of her dining room with fancy white plates and gold silverware. The group chat exploded with compliments and Sandy responded saying, see, this is what happens when someone with actual taste takes over. When my cousin asked what time to arrive, Sandy said, 3 p.m. sharp. Dinner will be served at exactly 4 p.m. I actually know how to manage my time, so being late will not be tolerated this year. Thanksgiving Day I showed up at 3 p.m. exactly, and heat blasted me in the face when Sandy opened the door. Her kitchen looked like a bomb had gone off with every surface covered in dirty bowls, spilled ingredients, and random utensils. Something was actively smoking. Sandy was wearing a stained apron with her hair completely falling out of a bun and this wild look in her eyes. When I asked if she needed help, she screamed, get out of my kitchen. I have this under control. At 4 p.m. we were all sitting at the fancy table, but no food had appeared. At 4:30 my uncle asked if dinner was almost ready, and Sandy yelled from the kitchen, it's coming, oh my god, just be patient. At 5:45 Sandy finally burst through the door carrying the turkey with this triumphant smile. Everyone shut up and look at this masterpiece. The turkey was completely black on one side and looked raw on the other. My dad picked up the carving knife and the second he cut into it, bright pink juice exploded out and flooded the fancy white platter. The entire inside was raw. Sandy's voice went up 3 octaves. That's impossible. The timer went off. My mom leaned over. Sandy, honey, did you even take the giblets out? Sandy's face went blank. The what? My mom gently explained the bag of giblets inside the turkey. Sandy's voice cracked. You're supposed to take something out? Nobody told me that. How would anyone know that? She sprinted to the kitchen and came back carrying a bag of rolls that were still in the plastic grocery bag, a can of cranberry sauce that wasn't even open, and a bowl of mashed potatoes that looked like lumpy water. My uncle stared at the spread. Is this all the food? Sandy's eyes started watering. I had a whole menu planned, but the turkey took too long and I forgot to buy the ingredients for everything else. My aunt whispered, I offered to bring the green bean casserole. Sandy's face crumpled. Shut up. You're all just sitting here judging me because you can't stand that I have a nicer house and better taste than all of you. She ran down the hallway and slammed the bathroom door so hard a picture fell off the wall. Everyone sat in complete silence holding empty plates while Sandy wailed in the bathroom. My little cousin whispered, are we allowed to eat the rolls? And my aunt quietly opened the plastic bag and passed them around. People were eating plain dinner rolls and looking at their laps. After 15 minutes, people started sneaking out the front door. By the time Sandy came back 30 minutes later with her face completely destroyed from crying, only 5 of us remained. She looked around at the empty chairs and pointed at the door. Get out. Everyone get out of my house right now. The next morning, Sandy sent a message to the group chat saying, I'm sorry about yesterday. I won't be hosting anything ever again.